This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Arvada, Colorado. We are at Premium Panels, Inc. Since the year 2000, they have been providing the ultimate in service and products in metal panel roofing. I am here with the owner, Jeff Patch. Jeff, I thank you for joining us here today. Let's begin first of all. Year 2000, the company's been around for some time. Obviously, your roofs have lasted the test of time, as well as the company. Share with me how the company began and how did you get involved?
Basically, the company started with an idea of one of my customers. I was working at a wholesaler, and I was selling roofing and selling underlayments to one of my contractors there. And he basically kind of said he was going to move his business to Hawaii. And he asked if I wanted to kind of get into the business, and maybe I didn't want to be in sales all my life at that place, and maybe I should do this on my own. So I sold my custom Harley Davidson and bought the sheet metal equipment, started the shop in my garage, and today we're here. So.
That's a fantastic story. Let me ask you, obviously, as beautiful as a home is or a business structure, it's really only as good as the roof that's above it that is basically protecting that investment for folks. Is that what you find as well?
That is correct, yes, absolutely. The roof, everybody seems to want to spend money on their kitchen or their bathrooms or things like that, but without a roof, they don't have those certain things, because without that roof, they wouldn't have any of that stuff. It wouldn't be there.
I mean, quite honestly, there's probably no other building component within a structure that has to withstand the elements of nature like that of a roof. Why is metal a good choice for that?
Well, metal's one of those products that is a forever product. The coatings on it last a certain amount of time, but the metal's still going to be there. There are buildings that the Amish built in the 1800s, barns and such like that the roofs are still there. They're untouched. They're perfect from the day that they put them on till today. So metal's one of those things that's going to be there and it's going to last. It withstands all the elements. All the different elements it withstands. It withstands hail. It withstands the snow. It withstands the rain. It can withstand all that different stuff.
Perfect for Colorado. I mean, let me ask, as the name implies, premium panels, obviously this is a premium product compared to that of asphalt or maybe a wood shingles. How does the durability last or sustainability in years?
Well, asphalt shingles, the insurance companies did a kind of a test of several years ago and put out a actual study that they did where asphalt in this area lasts about 7 to 10 years is its average lifespan. Well, wood shakes, because of how dry the climate is here, have a tendency to warp and crack and fall apart as well. Then they are also very high in fire danger for this area. Since we have so many wildfires during the summer months, the wood shakes aren't that desirable anymore either. So the metal withstands the actual, it holds up so much better because of the fact that it lasts 3 to 5 times that, if not even longer than that. The average warranty today on a finished 24 gauge panel is about 35 years, and it's a non-prorated warranty. So you start with that, and that's just the finish on the top. That's not the actual substrate of the steel. So the substrate of the steel, they put another 20 years beyond that. So you're looking at a 55-year roof before, and that's just with the finishes and the steel. It's really going to last a lot longer than that as long as it's installed properly.
So basically, that's when you can start saying lifetime of the product. And we're talking about a lifetime for me and you. Let me ask you one of the things. If a person out there, they've got a typical asphalt or wood roof, they now want to put something on a little bit more durable. Maybe they own the home now. Do they have to take the roof off, or can the metal be put right over it? How does that work?
There are certain types of asphalt shingles that you could go right over the top. We don't necessarily recommend that 100% because it creates unnecessary blemishes in the metal that don't necessarily are aesthetically pleasing to the eye. It's what we call oil canning. It would cause the panel to oil can and not look so nice. Now, you would generally, on a wood shake, you would always want to take it off, just because of the fire danger of it. And where steel is fireproof, it's not actually fire resistant. The embers would sit on it, make it hot underneath, and it would cause the fire to burn. And that's why you'd want to get the wood off of there. But there are certain types of asphalt shingles you could go over the top. We don't really recommend it. We'd recommend that you tear it off and start with an ice and water shield underneath of it.
That's very interesting, and because basically wood, we're talking about decomposes. It probably continues decomposing even if it's underneath metal or what have you, so that's a safe way to go. Someone out there who basically is willing to invest in a premium panel like this, obviously they want to enjoy it for years to come. One of the things, maintenance, or should I say the lack of maintenance, is that a reason why folks decide to go with that material?
Absolutely, that is one of the main reasons, because a standing seam concealed fastener panel, which is one of the main things that we manufacture, is a premier roof that has very little or almost zero maintenance to it. So you could go 40, 50 years and do pretty much nothing to it. So there'd be 0.0 maintenance for it.
Wonderful. One of the reasons you're able to offer the quality that you do is basically you're able to control a lot of it here in-house. Tell me a little bit about this facility, and are we talking about manufacturing going on right here?
That's correct. We do manufacture here. We're in a 15,000 square foot facility. We've got about 3,000 square feet of offices, and the other 12,000 square feet is all manufacturing. We have brakes, we have shears, we have roll form equipment where we manufacture 14 different types of wall and roof panels. We manufacture rainwear and gutters and downspouts, things like that. We've got the roll forming equipment to do all that. We're set up with a state-of-the-art sheet metal shop so that we can bend or fabricate pretty much anything metal. Where we make roofs, but we also do custom kitchens and things like that. We do stainless steel, we do copper, we do zinc, we do all kinds of different things here.
So roofing is definitely your expertise, but quite honestly, based on the facility you have here, you can really offer a lot of services, anything to do with metal out there as well. One of the things I've seen here is basically you're able to ensure that quality because you've got the manufacturing under control under the roof here, but how important is the installation of that product, and is that something you provide as well?
We do not do any installation. All of us here have at one time done installation, or I should say almost all of us, not all of us, but almost all of us have done some sort of installation at some sort. But we don't do it actually ourselves. We just focus on the manufacturing, and I think that's why we do it so well, because we do only the manufacturing of it. We do have certified installers that we work with and that we recommend to people, but we don't actually do any installation at all. But the installation is very important.
Wonderful. As far as folks out there who are looking for material like this, is there any other manufacturers here in Colorado, or is this something that you pretty much do in Denver, and have you been around the longest?
Well, we have not been around the longest. There is one other manufacturer in town that's a little bit bigger than us, but they've got multiple states. I think they have 22 some locations. They're a little bit heavier pocketed and funded. So, than us. We're a small family-owned business, and we are probably one of the biggest here in town right now, just because of our quality and our insurance and our customer service. We're also located in Kansas City, Missouri, so we have broken out and started to, make it out there a little bit further and do a little bit more, but mainly just here.
A lot of growth basically just in the short time that you guys have been here. We've spoken a lot about the functionality, the sustainability of these roofs, but quite honestly, aesthetically speaking, these are some nice looking roofs. I was surprised with some of the photos that I was able to check online. Are people surprised at how beautiful these roofs can look?
I think they are, and I think you see more of a trend going from the asphalt and the wood shakes and going to the metal roofs because, one, they do look very, very nice. They are very aesthetically pleasing, and they last so much longer, and they're also, the maintenance free, just like we talked about.
So we're talking about multiple profiles as well as multiple colors you provide.
Yes, we do provide over 30 different colors, and like I said, about 13 different profiles, and then 14 with the wall and whatnot. So we've got pretty much everything covered here.
Excellent. Everything covered, folks, since the year 2000. Take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, you're going to learn a little bit more about the company. You're going to take a look at some of the services they offer there as well. And keep in mind, they've got a great questions and answers tab right there that they can answer a lot of the questions for you. Also, some great professional outside links that will help you determine in making the decision if a metal roof is something that you want to go with. And the most important right there, you can click and check out an online quote. Basically put in the information they need. Someone here will be giving you a call back where they can walk you through the steps, explain to you all the different options they provide here as well. Basically, like we said before, your expertise is that of roofing, but anything to do with metal. We're talking gutters, downspouts. Even, is metal great to use as siding on a home as well?
Oh, absolutely. It really is. Yeah, we do have a couple of siding profiles as well. So we make a copper shingle, we make a zinc shingle, we make a Bermuda style panel, which is really similar to a siding panel, but we make it all out of steel.
Once again, folks, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website as well as their contact information. Keep in mind, basically set up a consultation. They can walk you through all the steps in deciding if a metal roof is right for your business or residential home. And remember, they've been here since the year 2000. That is Premium Panels, Inc. Value, strength, and durability. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.